In 1837, they called as their new minister Theodore Parker, the son of the town of Lexington, whose grandfather, Captain John Parker, had been a leader of the Lexington militia at the opening of the Revolutionary War. Brilliant, enthusiastic, straight from Harvard Divinity School, and bursting with fresh vision, Theodore came to this congregation at the age of 27 and stayed for 9 years. During his time in West Roxbury, he found his voice as expansive transcendentalist, radical Unitarian theologian, and fierce prophet of social justice and abolition. He later became famous and infamous for his social stance.
On the longest day of 1837, I was ordained minister of the Unitarian Church and congregation at West Roxbury, where I found men and women whose friendship is still dear and instructive. For the first year or two, the congregation did not exceed 70 persons, including the children. I soon became well acquainted with all in the little parish. I knew the characters of all and the thoughts of such as had them. I took great pains with the composition of my sermons. They were never out of my mind. The simple life of the farmers, mechanics, and milkmen about me, of its own accord, turned into a sort of poetry and reappeared in the sermons as the green woods, not far off, looked in at the windows of the meeting house.
And who were these noble, salt-of-the-earth folk whose presence formed Parker's poetry of daily life? Charles McIntosh,